Students, whatever homework is given to you, you have to submit it on the very next day between 8 am to 1 pm to the given WhatsApp number, and it is compulsory to submit your homework as your attendance will be marked on the basis of your submission.
Good morning, students. Welcome back in the class of statistics. Today we are going to start exercise 4.4, which is related to standard deviation. The positive root of the variance is called the standard deviation. It is denoted by S. Well-known statistician Carl Pearson defined the standard deviation as standard deviation is the positive square root of the mean of the squares of the deviation measured from the mean. Standard deviation is an absolute measure of dispersion. If the standard deviation is divided by the mean of the data, we get its relative measure of dispersion. It is called the coefficient of standard deviation. Now, here in the calculation of standard deviation, all observation of the data are used. It is more efficient measure of dispersion among the other measures of dispersion. We can say that it is considered as the best measure of dispersion because it holds points like it is widely used as basic measure in the higher study of statistics. All observation of the data are used in its computation. It is more efficient measure of dispersion. It is widely used for calculation of data in algebraic manipulation. Then also demerits are there. Extreme observations enjoys more weightage in its computation. It cannot be obtained for the open-ended frequency distribution. Now, formula for standard deviation. If raw data is there are two methods. When x bar, first you have to find out x bar. If x bar is integer means full number, not in decimal. पॉइंट में नंबर नहीं होना चाहिए. और सेकंड मेथड इज व्हेन एक्स बार इज डेसिमल पॉइंट में हो. देन व्हेन एक्स बार इज इन इंटीजर देन फॉर्मूला वुड बी एस इक्वल टू अंडर रूट सिग्मा एक्स माइनस एक्स बार होल स्क्वायर अपॉन एन. इफ मीन कम्स इनटू डेसिमल देन फॉर्मूला एस इक्वल टू under root sigma x square upon n minus x bar square. This is our absolute measure. Then we will find out coefficient of standard deviation. That would be relative measure. Standard deviation, whatever we have already find out, would be divided by mean. Exercise 4.4. Sum number 1. The marks obtained by 9 students in a test of 100 marks in mathematics are given below. 64, 63, 72, 65, 68, 69, 66, 67, 69. Find the standard deviation of marks obtained by the students. Here, first you have to calculate observation. How many observations are there? So here given observations, total observations are 9. So first you have to find out mean. For finding mean, we have to add all observations total. All observations total. Then we get 603. Number of observation 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 603 divided by 9, 67. Now for finding standard deviation, First make column x, because here in standard deviation we have to find out under root of sigma x minus x bar whole square. We have x bar, but we need x minus x bar whole square. For that we have to make column x minus, first x minus x bar, then x minus x bar whole square, then make total, then we put in formula. We are having already in n, okay. X minus x bar 64, our x bar is 67, then 64 minus 67 minus 3, 64 minus 67 we get minus 3, 63 minus 67 equal to minus 4, 72 minus 67 5, 65 minus 67 minus 2, 68 minus 67 1, 69 minus 2, 69 minus 67 2, 66 minus 67 minus 1, 67 minus 67 0, 69 minus 67 2. Then write down total, square of this. X minus x bar whole square minus 3 square 9, minus 4 square 16, minus 4 into minus 4 would be 16, 5 into 5 25, minus 2 into minus 2 equal to 4, 1 into 1 equal to 1, 2 into 2 equal to 4, minus 1 equal to minus 1 into minus 1 equal to 1, 0 into 0 0, 2 into 2 equal to 4, then total of this sigma x minus x bar whole square would be 64. Write down here, and then n, 9 observations are there. 64 divided by 9 we will get 7.11, under root of 7.11 equal to 2.67. So our standard deviation is 2.67. Sum number second, the numbers of cars coming for service in 5 service stations of a company on a particular day are 7, 3, 11, 8, 9. Calculate the standard deviation of number of cars coming at the service station. Here we have to find out standard deviation. For finding standard deviation, first we have to find out mean. By this we can decide which method we have to follow. So x bar equal to total of observations 7 plus 3 plus 11 plus 8 plus 9, then divided by number of observations. We will get here, there is mistake is there, equal to, this is wrong, equal to 7.6 cars. Here mean is in decimal, so we go for this formula. First column write down observations, then make for this formula we want squares of x, then according to formula sigma x square divided by n minus x bar whole square. So we are having already x bar 7.6, but we need x square. So for that we will make column. X is here, all observation x is here. So write down here square of this 7 into 7 49, 3 into 3 19, square of 11 121, square of 8 64, 9 into 9 81, total of this 324. Write down here 324. divided by number of observation, mean whole square, then 324 divided by 5, we will get 64.8, 7.6 into 7.6, we will get 57.76. Now deduct 57.76 from 64.8 and then find out under root of this answer. We will get 2.65 as standard deviation. Okay, now we have already done some for raw data. Now for discrete and continuous frequency, if discrete and continuous frequency distributions are there, then we have to follow two methods. When mean is integer, complete number हो, when mean is decimal point में हो, if mean is integer, then we go for this formula s equal to under root of sigma f x minus x bar whole square upon n. Here under root of sigma fx square upon n minus x bar square. Then for finding coefficient, standard deviation would be divided by mean. Here, because here we are going to add one column more, frequency column, that's why we are adding here. Okay. Now next sum, third number, the following frequency distribution represents the amount of deposits and the number of depositors in a bank. Find the coefficient of standard deviation of the deposits. Deposit means x is given there, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Then frequency, number of deposit, 5,000 deposits, no, 2 times, 10,000 deposits, 7 times, 15,000 deposits, 11 times, so on. Now, first we have to calculate mean. For calculating mean, first write down x column, we have already written here, x column, then f, we have already written. For finding mean, we require total of fx. So for that we have to make fx column. So for finding fx, 5 into 2, 10, 10 into 7, 70, 50 into 11, 165, 20 into 15, 300, 25 into 10, 250, 30 into 4, 120, 35 into 1, 35. Total of fx column sigma fx equal to 950. Write down in formula. Now for n we will make total of f column. We get here 50. Okay, 950 divided by 50. Mean is 19. Now this is complete number. Integer. Now okay, first we write down x, then f column, we are having fx column. For doing sum, we require sigma fx minus x bar whole square. For that we need more column, so we add more column here, x minus x bar, then x minus x bar whole square, then f into x minus x bar whole square. Okay, you know very well, x minus x bar, x is here 5, then our mean, if we do minus mean we have already find out here 19. So 5 minus 19 minus 14, 10 minus 19 minus 9, 15 minus 19 minus 4, 20 minus 19 1, 25 minus 19, 6, 30 minus 90, 11, 35 minus 19, 16. Then make square of this x minus x1. 14 into minus 14, 196. Minus 9 into minus 9, 81. Minus 4 into minus 4, 16. 1 into 1 equal to 1. 6 into 6 equal to 36. 11 into 11, 121. 16 into 16, 256. Then, for finding standard deviation, we need f into x minus x bar whole square. So, we have to multiply 196 with f. So, 2 multiplied by 196, we will get 392. 7 multiplied 81, 567 equal to 567. 11 multiplied by 16, 176. 15 multiplied by 1, 15. 10 multiplied by 36, 360. 4 multiplied by 121, we get 484. 1 multiplied by 256, we will get 256. Then total of this 2250. Now put into formula. X bar equal to 19, x equal to under root of sigma f x minus x bar whole square upon n equal to sigma f x minus x bar whole square equal to 2250. So we write down here, then n equal to column of f frequency 50. So 2250 divided by 50, we are going to get 45 under root of 45, 6.71. Now coefficient of standard deviation divided by mean, 6.71 divided by 19. Answer would be 0.35. Now sum number 4. The information of profits in lakhs of 50 firms in the last year is given below. Find the standard deviation of the profit of the firms. Profit given here in lakhs. 0 to 10, number of firms 7. 10 to 20 profit, 6 firms are there. 20 to 30 lakhs profit, 15 firms are there. 30 to 40 lakhs profit, 12 firms are there. 40 to 50, 10 firms are there. Here we have to find out standard deviation. So first we have to find out mean. For finding mean, according to formula, x bar equal to sigma fx upon n. We require fx and then total of that column. So here this is continuous frequency column. So here first we find out mid value of this continuous frequency distribution. So x we have to find out. So 0 plus 10 divided by 2, we will get here 5 x. 10 plus 20 divided by 2, 15. 20 plus 30 divided by 2, we will get 25. 30 plus 40 divided by 2, 35. 40 plus 50 divided by 2, 45. Now this way we will get x. Now find out fx. F is here, x is here. So multiply fx 7 into 5, 35. 6 into 15, 19. 15 into 25, 375. 12 into 35, 420. 10 into 45, 450. Total of fx column sigma fx would be 1370. Write down in formula 1370. For n, make total of f column n 50. 1370 divided by 50, we will get 27.4. Now we have to find out standard deviation, or mean is here into decimal. For this, we will follow formula s equal to under root of sigma fx square upon n minus x bar square. For that we need fx square. So now add more column here. We are having class column, then we are having this column also, we are having this also, we are having. Now we require fx square. So how to find out fx square? Students generally they are making such type of mistakes. They put square of fx column. So students, this is wrong method. Here fx square means fx into x, means fx into x. 5 into 35 175, 15 into 19 1350, 25 into 375 9375, 35 into 420 14700, 45 into 450 20250. Total of these columns sigma fx square would be 45,850, and total of mean column n equal to 50. Write down here in the formula sigma fx square equal to 45,850 n equal to 50, x bar 27.4 whole square. Now under root 45,850 divided by 50, you will get 917. Then 27 into 4 into 27 into 4, we are going to get 750.76. Then deduct 750.76 from 917. Then find out under root, that would be 12.89. So here our standard deviation is 12.89. Now sum number 5. Find the standard deviation of age of the persons from the following distribution of 125 persons living in a society. Also the coefficient of standard deviation. Age 0 to 10, number of persons are there 15. 10 to 20 years age, 15 persons are there. 20 to 30 years age, 23 persons are there. 30 to 40 years age, 22 persons are there. 40 to 50, 25 persons are there. 50 to 60, 10 persons are there. 60 to 70, 5 persons are there. 70 to 80, 10 persons are there. Here you have to find out coefficient of standard deviation. This sum is same as sum number 4. Now student, make column according to classes given. Write down f frequency, then find out mid value of classes. We will get x, then find out fx, f multiplied by x, fx is there, then find out total 4395, then total of f frequency column would be n divided by n 125. We will get x bar equal to 35.16. Then find out standard deviation. We need more column. For that, for formula we need fx square. So add more column. Fx square means fx into x. Here fx into x means x into fx. We are going to get 375. 15 into 225, we are going to get 3375. By this way, we will get total of fx square, sigma fx square, then n equal to 125. Put into the formula. S equal to under root of sigma fx square upon a minus x bar whole square, x bar square. Put all values, sigma fx square equal to 2,03,325, n equal to 125, x bar equal to 35.16 whole square. Then if we divide both, then we will get 1626.6 square of 35.16, 1236.23. Then if we deduct this, then we are going to get 390.37. Under root of 390.37 would be 19.76. Okay. S upon x bar square equal would be, here we have already find out s, then s is our 19.76, means already we are having 35.6. If we divide 19.76 from 35.16, we will get 0.56 as standard deviation.